Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing another ELO series, and I know audio was a little bit messed up in the last episode. That's because I didn't have my sound going through my headset. I had them going through my earbuds, so the audio kind of sounded a little bit weird, and my voice didn't sound as clear as it normally does, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, we're going to go keep on doing Build UHC and so I'll see how far we can go. We're at 1711 right now, so that's pretty good. We lost like one time. Last match only, so here's that. So that's pretty good. Again, pack I'm using is the like HD Build UHC pack that I'm working on. Got the idea from Duels, of course, or Dante, like that pack. Tried to make a lot of things custom in this pack, or like I did. Like the armor I did myself. I mean I did a lot of things myself. I'm just trying to like get everything custom, like the bow I did by myself. Looks pretty good. I was gonna make like custom buckets and stuff too and animate them. I'm trying to make it like work for potion PvP as well as build. Trying to at least. But it's working out pretty good right now. I like the particles and stuff. It looks right for the pack. And yeah. I've noticed a lot too that I've been saying and like a lot in my videos. I'm gonna try to stop doing that, but I don't think it's gonna work out that well, seeing that it's like a habit of mine already. Let's push that guy into the lava. Can I get him here? Nope. Okay. So let's back off and eat a golden apple or a head, whatever. Don't really have anything to talk about this episode. I mean, I could go on about the matchmaking thing, and like there's like a lot of flaws with it, but it's a neat idea, like I said, but I'm not so sure it would work that well. And like I know people like to match up, or like not match up, like to queue up on like Kohi like really fast and Badlion really fast, so they can just grind out ELO, and the amount of time that would take to like specifically find someone within like your area and like ping and ELO wise and just like find all those different variables, it just take a really long time if that group of players aren't on at that time, or it just, I don't know, it'd be really long queue time, and I don't think a lot of people would like it. But then again, there's like, you could add in the option, like you can add in the option to take off that filtering and fight whoever you want. And then there's the problem with like, or there's a situation with like ELO grinding. When you get like high up into ELO, like I said, it's like you need like past 2k, like on Badline, I know this happens a lot. If you get to like 2.1k or like 2k, on some ladders you only verse people that are like really low ELO, like 1400, which is like the base start amount that you start with, or like 1300s, and you only get one ELO out of them. And if you only if you don't queue up with like you need them to grind. It's not like you can just take them out of the equation and just like fight people that are your ELO, because sometimes there's not people that are around your ELO. Like for Dante example, like if Dante were to queue up right now, like the chances of him fighting someone that are literally the same ELO as him, or around the same ELO, like 50 higher than him or like 50 lower than him, like back last season when he was what 2700 in build, like the amount of time it would take him to queue against someone his ELO would be forever, because there's no one around that same ELO, or like if there are, they might not be on at the time, and it's gonna take forever to actually like queue up and find a fight. So I don't know, there's a lot of problems with it in my eyes, but then like I said again, there's the option to like take it off. But I don't know, you guys can like discuss it in the comments, whatever. I want to see what you guys think, because it's like a rough idea, like I said right now. Ooh, I knocked him back into the lava. That's good. Let's see if we can bow him here. Probably not. Nope. 6.5. I can go on and on, or like I can't really. I could go like on about some like more problems. Like those are the main problems. It's just like queue time and actually finding like players that are around that same elo. And if there's not like players around that same elo, then it's a problem for the player queuing up. And then again, it goes in with being able to turn off that option, and you know, you can do that, but that'd break the whole point in having it in the first place if you're just gonna turn it off. And that also, like, that can change up the way like the ELO system works, like grinding at least wise, because like if you have it turned on, you're only gonna be fighting players around the same ELO as you, so you're gonna be getting more ELO if you win. As to playing a match and you know, turning off that option to only fight players around the same ELO as you, then it'd be like then you wouldn't just be playing players around your ELO. It'd be like a more broader ELO range, and you can grind faster essentially. And we're gonna die here. Oh, we're not. Okay. But yeah, there's that. I didn't have hitboxes turned on here, which is weird. But I don't know. That's not that much of a problem. Seeing that you can turn off, like, that fixes the problem between like the two, like having it on and then having off, and players being able to grind faster. But like, if you're fighting people that are better than you, fights should be going like slower, I guess. Oh, we killed her. Jeez, I got really lucky there. Like, if you're fighting someone better than you, or like someone just as good as you, the fight should be going for like basically around the same amount of time, or like a little bit shorter depending on, or a little bit longer depending on like who you're fighting, and like you know, I don't know, like it'd be faster because like it's two experienced players fighting against each other because like they're the same ELO. So, you know, fights would be going on for longer, and like, instead of fighting someone who's like 400 ELO below you, and the fights only go on for what, like 2 seconds. But you get like ELO faster basically, but you get like a low amount of it. So like a person so let's say like one person plays like no debuff on Koei for like, and it had like this ELO system, right, that I've been talking, or like this matchmaking system that I was talking about. Like, let's say an 1800 on Koei, right, queues up on no debuff, and a 1800 on an 1800 again with the option turned off to only fight people within his area. He has that turned off so he can fight anyone who he wants, like, and it doesn't matter, like, he doesn't care if they're in the same ELO range or not. The person with the option turned off can go into a fight faster than the person who's not in a fight, like, because there's like a broader range of people to go against in a fight. So like that person can grind ELO faster, but it may not be like the same amount. So he can play like within a 3-minute match, like, for the person who has the option turned on to only fight people within his range. If he beats someone around the same ELO, he might get like 16 ELO. But like in that time, like, you have to take in, like, it takes like 5 minutes for him to find a match, right? And the match takes 3 minutes. And within that like 3-minute match, he gets 16 ELO. As to the guy who has that option turned off, he's at the same ELO. It takes him less than a minute to queue. So let's say like a minute, okay? We'll just say it's a minute for him to queue up. And this guy's kind of annoying. Let me just kill this guy. It takes him like a minute to queue up, right? So like in the amount of time that one person can queue up, the person with the option turned off, he can probably go into like, it took 11 minutes to actually like finish the match and like matchmaking. Matchmaking stuff. 8 minutes for the guy with the option turned on, to actually like find a match and get the ELO. So like a person who has option turned off, he'd get it a lot faster, but he wouldn't get like the same amount. Like, he'd be grinding easier players, but he'd be getting it at a slower rate. So it'd be like person who only got one match in 8 minutes and finished it, compared to someone who had like 4 matches in 8 minutes and only getting like 1 to 5 elo per match, it's like it's a really small percentage that you can get like more elo, and it depends on the player who you're playing against. Like if they're like 1300s or like on Koei, if they're like 1000